From a glittering downtown skyline at 8:20 p.m. to only a few flickering bright lights at 8:45, you can see Torontonians turned off the juice for Earth Hour tonight. Good evening. It wasn't a citywide power failure. It was all for a good cause.
Tara Weber with how Torontonians spent Earth Hour and how much energy we saved.
Every bit will help. It's hard to imagine that everyone can contribute, but if everyone does a little bit, it will help.
And Torontonians contributed in a big way by simply flicking off their lights.
Just for an hour, it may seem not like a lot, just turning off your lights for an hour, but in the end, when so many people do it, it's just amazing to see.
Earth Hour has plunged the city into relative darkness, but it is for a good cause, standing up against climate change. And really, there's nothing like having a glass of wine by candlelight. Restaurants around the GTA were cashing in on dinner by candlelight.
It's a nice little time for people to relax, not hear any music, be a nice, quiet, romantic room, and just enjoy each other's company.
And others were sipping their hour away at the library bar at the Fairmont Royal York, where guests were even checking in and swimming by candlelight.
Bring your hands together.
And over at Extreme Fitness, some were doing yoga away from the glare of fluorescent lighting. And at Nathan Phillips Square, thousands enjoyed free concerts to mark the event.
People are taking to it, they get it, you know. We reduce our power use, reduce our electricity, fewer greenhouse gases.
But there were a few black marks on the illuminating night. CityTV caught a number of Toronto-owned parks with the lights on, full blast, including here at Moss Park Baseball Field and the Sportsplex complex at the foot of Cherry Street. But overall, the night was a huge success.
Today, Torontonians were able to reduce their consumption by 15%. Last year, we were able to reduce it by 8.7%.
I think that we have finally come to realize how important the whole concept of and energy conservation. And I think we're taking steps and it's all going in the right direction.
It's a symbol. It's to conserve energy and care about the environment and for our children and the children's children.
This is the second year that Toronto has taken part in Earth Hour. Now we're going to have to wait till next year to do it all again. From Richmond and John, I'm Tara Weber for City News Tonight.
And we are now joined live by Josh Loughran of the World Wildlife Fund. Hi, Josh.
Hi there.
Earth Hour seemed very successful in Toronto tonight.
It was. We had, I don't know what the official count was, but at least 10,000 people out here at Nathan Phillips Square. But more importantly, we know there were events happening all over the city where people were celebrating Earth Hour in their homes at stargazing events, although there weren't too many stars out tonight. But we know the drop in the energy grid last year was 8.7%. I think I heard you reporting. And this year we're hearing it was 15.1. So we know that a lot more Torontonians this year pitched in and stood up to be counted on climate change. That's
great news. Now, some say this is 1 hour in a year. So what can Torontonians do to keep the Earth Hour message alive throughout the year?
Well, there's so many things easy things people can do in their lives to contribute to climate change that we really do hope people take that message from today. And since we think that it looks like over half of Canada is going to participate in Earth Hour tonight, we think that really means people have gotten the message and people want to be part of the solution. So everything from washing in cold water to draft-proofing your home to taking your car less and riding your bike more. There's literally dozens and dozens of things that we can all do to lessen our footprint on the planet.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Josh Loughran from the World Wildlife Fund.
And just like Toronto, cities all around the world plunging into darkness at 8:30 local time. Take a look. In Egypt, the Great Pyramids and Sphinx went from bright lights to pitch black right in the middle of a nightly light show. From Greece, the ancient ruins became invisible against the night sky. The Vatican switched off the lights to St. Peter's Basilica. And Paris's Eiffel Tower suddenly sank into the background. And as Big Ben struck 8:30, London fell dark. Well, Sydney, Australia was the first major city to flick off for the planet. It started the revolution 2 years ago as well.